You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone.
The ONPHA Going Green Award was created to honor a nonprofit housing provider that has worked to reduce its environmental footprint in innovative ways. This year's winner, Wilmer Court, has been an environmental pioneer for over 16 years. Long before issues of environmental sustainability became mainstream, Wilmer Court integrated energy conservation and environmental values into its organizational vision. The management at Wilmer Court uses a unique three-step approach to conservation and environmental initiatives. The first step in this process begins with tenant education and engagement. Energy conservation and environmental information is included in tenant marketing brochures, information packages, and tenant orientation training. Information is provided in easily understandable formats that take into consideration the multicultural and multilingual tenant population at Wilmer Court. While educating tenants is an important part of this process, getting them involved in environmental initiatives and activities is equally important. Tenants at Wilmer Court manage and participate in a number of their environmental programs. For example, tenants are central in ensuring that the multi-selection recycling system is used properly. This system, operated by tenants, makes recycling more efficient and has allowed Wilmer Court to keep more waste out of the landfill. Tenants are also active participants in air quality and energy conservation initiatives at Wilmer Court, opening and closing corridor windows and doors during specific times of the day to enhance temperature control and provide fresh air. Maintaining the green space around the building is another area where tenants at Wilmer Court take charge. The green space surrounding Wilmer Court is maintained without the use of chemical pesticides, relying instead on natural organic methods. Recently, new plants have been added to the rooftop garden to encourage bee and butterfly activity. Wilmer Court has been able to undertake these green space initiatives because of partnerships developed with the local community. Landscaping companies have donated materials, neighbors have traded plants and gardening tips with the organization, and local students work on the premises in the summer, helping tenants and staff maintain the grounds. The second and third step of Wilmer Court's innovative green management process includes an examination of existing equipment to ensure proper maintenance and the introduction of enhanced technologies. While the introduction of new technologies is a costly process, through careful strategic planning, Wilmer Court has been able to make economically efficient environmental improvements without overly stretching their capital funding. For example, Wilmer Court has been able to reduce energy usage by replacing older lights with more energy-efficient light sources. They have also been able to reduce water storage pump requirements by 50% through the installation of timers on recirculating pumps. This has allowed the building to remove 2 domestic hot water tanks and 1 hot water boiler from operation. In 1995, Wilmer Court installed water conservation devices in all toilets and installed water-reducing aerators in all kitchen locations. This initiative reduced water consumption by 180,000 liters after the first year alone. When the time comes to replace necessary equipment, Wilmer Court keeps finances, tenant comfort, and the environment in mind. In 2004, new front-load washing machines were installed. These new units reduced hot water and cold water usage by 1/3, reducing water heating costs and enhancing conservation. By consistently including water conservation requirements when planning equipment upgrades, Wilmer Court has been able to make purchasing decisions which positively impact their tenants, the environment, and their financial bottom line. Using their innovative 3-step model, Wilmer Court has been able to engage their tenants and staff members in a highly successful conservation campaign benefiting both the organization's clients and the environment. Wilmer Court can add the 2008 ONPHA Going Green Award to the long list of awards and citations the organization has received. They are an environmental leader in the nonprofit housing sector and provide us all with a great example of an organization that has made green living an essential part of day-to-day life. In following their lead, we can ensure a sustainable future for our sector.
You simply